Virgo, hello, it's the Scorpio Stellium, your no bullshit tarot card reader. Let's take a look at your predictions for the week of November 1st through November 7th. Messages for Virgo. What do we have? And do remember that I show my work. I tell you what the cards mean. I also pull the astrology into it as well. And at the end, don't leave because you have a pick a card for the message you need to hear this week. So, messages for Virgo. Messages for my Virgo friend. Okay, I think that's good. Virgo, what you dealing with? Got some decisions in front of you, don't you? Oh my. Okay, interesting reading. Oh my goodness, that's interesting reading. Okay, this is going to be a lot of different situations going on with you this week. What I have first is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is a individual, you or someone else, who is doing very well financially, who is kind of running shit. You know, they're the boss of everything, and it shows that they are really like at the pinnacle. You know, they're doing quite well. So I hope that this is you. We'll get more information as we clarify, but we do start off with a nice, upright King of Pentacles running shit, you know, being the boss. And then we have the reversed Eight of Swords. Okay, Eight of Swords is a Jupiter, which is a planet of abundance, in Gemini, which is a mental sign. So sometimes we get a little bit too much thinking when we have the Eight of Swords, which makes us feel trapped. But here it's reversed. So you are getting out of a situation that you felt stuck in for a long time. So perhaps with the King of Pentacles next to the reverse Eight of Swords, one of those meanings that we could have is that you've now come into some success and you don't feel quite so stuck anymore. Something is shifting in your favor. And then next to that, we also have the Two of Swords, which we've got Moon in Libra. So it feels indecisive. That's why I said it looks like there's some decisions that you're going to have to make this week, that you're going to have to weigh out the best path forward. And I do see you doing that because honestly, this is a pretty sweet reading. It's pretty nice. Eight of Wands is here. This is you putting some force, some action into whatever it is that's important to you. The Eight of Wands, I don't know if I said wands or swords, but anyway, the Eight of Wands is also about messages received. So I do believe that you're going to be in communication with somebody that you've wanted some communication from. This is my card, that my go-to card for it's like, is this person going to reach out to me? Am I going to hear from them? This is the card you want to see if you're asking that kind of question. So I do think some messages are coming and coming hastily because it's a Mercury, which remember, Mercury is the Roman name for the Greek god Hermes. He's the little messenger with the wings, right? So it's a Mercury in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is very, very fast. Now, one of the kind of difficult things here with the Eight of Wands is oftentimes these messages are not very well thought through. They can be pretty blunt and straight to the point, which, depending upon your personality and your situation, may or may not be a good thing. Either way, but like I said, mostly this reading looks pretty good, and I'm not going to interpret that as a difficulty right now. We will get more information as we clarify. But then we have the World next to it. The World is about awakening. It is about enlightenment. It is about things coming full circle. So if you have some kind of situation that you need to hear from somebody for things to come full circle and you to really know like what's what, maybe to get closure, or maybe to figure out where you're going to go from here, this is definitely a positive combination showing that that's going to be happening this week. And then the reverse Five of Swords. I love that this is reversed because it looks like you are leaving the fight behind. Upright, the Five of Swords is you getting into some type of argument with somebody that nobody's going to win. It's a lose-lose situation, not good for anybody. And here having it reversed, I like I said, I really like it because the fight is over. It's showing everybody's laying down their weapons and they are ready to actually have a real conversation with the Magician next. The Magician is associated with the Mercury, remember? Mercury, little winged guy, right? This is often about communication. It's about willpower. It is about saying what needs to be said to get things moving in the direction that they need to be moving. It's like you are able to manifest this whole situation where you've been needing some conversation, some communication, so that you can make a decision about it. So it might be that you are trying to figure out, do I stay with this person? Do I go? Do I reach out? Do I talk to them? Do I not? Are they ever going to come back? Any of that kind of stuff that you're debating in your head, this is showing that you've manifested that situation coming to fruition. And then we have the Two of Cups. So we know it's about love because this is a soulmate type card here. The Two of Cups is this beautiful love, these two people coming together. They are in love, they're happy, they're together. So we're feeling this movement towards culminating in this Two of Cups, which I really, really like. Venus in Cancer is the association. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, and money. But here, obviously, with the two, it is about love. And in Cancer, it's about taking care of one another, nurturing one another, and a really pure, unconditional type love. Now, the only thing I don't like about this whole reading is this reverse Queen of Swords. What the fuck is she doing here, messing up my whole reading? Just why? Why are you going to show up like that, lady? The reverse Queen of Swords is some energy, an individual perhaps, you or another person. It feels to me like there's a third party in this situation. That's how this feels, because she's looking at this Two of Cups. She's looking at it here and she's like, I don't like that one bit. She's nasty when she's reversed. She gets really petty. She gets bitey. She gets manipulative. She's just not a very nice person when she's reversed. So that's why I said it feels a little bit like somebody hating on the situation that you're trying to manifest, that you're trying to get moving here. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. Let's look at the King of Pentacles first. Large and in charge. Ooh, clarified by the Empress. So this may be another person who wants to be with you, who really, and we see that with this Two of Cups down here. The Empress is this like wifey, mothery, fertile, kind of beautiful, sensual, all of those adjectives kind of individual, and she's associated with the planet Venus. So there's desire here. So we have this king who's like, I can provide and I can take care of you, and I want to be in your life and I want to be your person. And then he's showing his desire for her. Let's look at the Two of Swords, decisions that need to be made. The Aeon. Okay, so this is similar in the Thoth deck to the Judgment card in the Rider-Waite. The Aeon is about things that are coming up again, that are being brought back to life, there's a resurgence in something. So we may see a relationship that was gone and done, and now here it's coming back, and you may be debating what to do with that. We see a lot of this with the communication type cards here, the trying to figure out how to get unstuck. All of that seems to be pointing us in that direction. Let's clarify. I'm going to clarify the World here, right in the middle. This Enlightenment. I think we're going to use two cards to clarify unless more want to come out. When you read tarot, it's very good to set your intentions. So don't like ask a question like, is this person going to come back soon? You would say, are they going to come back in 3 months or whatever soon is to you? So that's why often when I'm shuffling, I'm like, this is how many cards I'm going to take. So my intention is set when I'm doing it. Okay, the Devil and the Eight of Cups. Wow. This feels like there was some toxic kind of relationship before that had a magnetic attraction, that you probably were the one you had to walk away. Could be somebody else walking away from you, but somebody was walking away because though they loved this person and they felt this deep connection, they knew that emotionally something wasn't healthy, something wasn't right. There was something else that needed to be done for one of the two people involved to grow. So they had to walk away from something they didn't really want to, and because it wasn't serving them. Now, I'm going to leave the Magician and the Two of Cups alone because they're very pretty and I don't want to mess with them. I'm going to look at the Queen of Swords reversed. What is she doing here? What are you doing here, lady? I'm going to take 2 for you too. Messing up my nice reading. The Sun. The Two of Wands. Wonder if this is messing up somebody else's plan. You know, you've created this situation, you've manifested it, you've wanted it, that somebody's coming back into your life. We see you having a beautiful love relationship here. We see you getting the communication that you need, and yet here she's pissed off because I think she had other plans. The Sun is a very joyful card usually, and then the Two of Wands about planning for the future. So this looks like it may have disrupted this really nice little setup that she had going, or that she thought that she had going, that she wanted to be going. So there may be another party involved. Now I want to give you an alternative meaning to this because there's a variety of situations, obviously. And this could be that you are ignoring the logic about the logical side of the relationship, maybe ignoring some of the practicalities because you want this so badly because it brings you so much joy and you have all of these beautiful plans in the future. That may be the case as well with the Queen of Swords reversed, because normally upright, she's very logical. She's a very down-to-earth individual, and she thinks things through and she weighs them out and she takes emotion a little bit into account, but mostly she's like, we're going to make good decisions. And maybe she's not making good decisions, or she's not really thinking it through because she is so invested in this. Makes her feel so good, this Two of Cups. Virgo. Messages for Virgo. Virgo needs to hear. You're only going to choose one card. Even if other things resonate, that's fine. But one card really is for you. Let's see what it is. We've got card 1, card 2, card 3. So 1, 2, 3. You can pause if you need to, but I'm going to jump right into it. So for card number 1, the Six of Wands, you are getting really close to your full-on success that you want. This is showing that victory is right around the corner for you. For card 2, we have the Seven of Wands. This is standing your ground. Don't give up on it. Don't let it go. Don't back down. You can get what you want if you stand your ground. For the third card, very similar to the Six and the Seven of Wands, we have a lot of fire energy here. You guys are getting a lot of the same type of messages. And this Strength card is showing that you're strong enough to get through whatever you are putting your mind to, that you have a specific purpose in mind, and you've been trying so very hard to get it to behave the way that you would like, people to behave or situations to go. And you're getting to this point here this week where you're able to do that. You're able to get things in line the way that you would like them. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next week.